Did you know that most parents spend more time researching strollers than their pediatrician? That is so backward. You guys, you are with us for 18 years, and especially the first year, you're going to average about 10 visits to your pediatrician's office. So buckle in, stay tuned. We're going to go through all of the things you should ask before deciding on a pediatrician before that first newborn visit. As a pediatric nurse practitioner, I love when my parents come in with their babies already knowing what they want and what they expect out of my office. We've already talked about vaccine expectations. We've talked about breastfeeding and the support that they can have. We've talked about the on-call hours and the weekend options for help. These are the things you want to be prepared with before that first newborn visit, so you know when you're in the right spot with your new one. Many practices offer prenatal visits where you and your partner can come in and visit with one of the pediatricians or nurse practitioners and meet with them and talk about the expectations and what the office provides and get an idea of the feel of the office environment and the provider's communication style. These are important visits to help you make your decision, knowing that you're going to be with this provider or this office for the next 18 years. You want to make sure that you're confident in your decision. Let's dive into the 8 questions that you're going to want to ask a potential pediatrician to make sure that they're the right fit for you. Number 1, which hospitals are you affiliated with? Ideally, you want a pediatrician who has privileges at the hospital where you'll deliver so they can perform your baby's first exam. Now, that's not always needed, but it does make it an easier transition to go from the hospital to your first newborn visit. Question 2, how quickly can sick children be seen? A good answer is same-day appointments for truly sick kids. Ask about their after-hours protocol too. Will you be able to speak to a nurse, an on-call doctor, or be directed to an urgent care? Those are things you're going to want to be prepared with. Question 3, what lactation support do you offer? As an IBCLC, I can tell you that pediatrician support dramatically impacts breastfeeding success. Listen for specific answers about their training and not just general encouragement. In our office, of course, there's myself. We also have another IBCLC, and there are options for our parents to come and see either one of us with the visit copay, which is great. Now, not all offices have that, and that's okay, but you want to know what their comfort level is with lactation and if they have referral services to someone that they trust as well. What is your approach to the vaccine schedule? Regardless of your personal views, you want the philosophy to align with yours, whether that's following the CDC schedule exactly or being open to alternative timing. Question 5, how do you approach antibiotic use for common childhood illnesses? Listen for a thoughtful answer about appropriate use, not just automatic prescriptions for every ear infection. Some practices are more aligned with functional medicine or an approach that combines both, let's wait it out, let's see what we can do first, or they're automatically with their prescription pad. And either one is fine, but you want to make sure that it aligns with your values as well. Question 6, what insurance plans do you accept and what are typical out-of-pocket costs? Healthcare finances matter, and especially during the frequent well visits of the first year, you're going to be in that office a lot, and you want to make sure that they take your coverage, or it's probably not a good fit. Question 7, will we always see you, or do you work with a team? But you should know if you'll build a relationship with one provider or an entire practice. Not every provider is going to be working every single day that you're there, or that you have questions, or that your baby comes in sick, or needs a special accommodation for a well appointment. Providers take time off. And providers sometimes go to other offices as well that might not be convenient for you. So being comfortable with the environment and with the rest of the office staff is also something to consider. Question 8, how do you communicate with parents between visits? Ask about patient portals, email access, nurse phone lines, and typical response times. When are you going to get a call back? If they have a triage line, which most do, how quickly can you expect a response? How soon can you talk to an actual provider if that's your desire? Those are all questions to ask as well. Beyond these specific questions, make sure you understand how that provider makes you feel. What's their communication style? Are they rushed? Are they taking their time? Is one better for you than another? Some providers are in and out of that room as quickly as possible, and that might be great for you if you're a working parent and just need to get the visit in and done. Other parents need a little more hand-holding, and is that provider going to be the one for you where they will take their time and explain the pros, the cons, the risks, the benefits, and everything in between so that you're comfortable and you don't care if you have a short time frame? Then that would be something to consider. Everybody's going to have their own learning style, and their own style of communication inside the office. So do what's right for you. Now let's talk about the red flags that this might not be the best office for your pediatrician. These red flags include seeming dismissive of your questions during an interview, has extremely limited office hours that don't accommodate working parents, can't clearly explain their approach to common issues like sleep training or feeding, has a waiting room that consistently looks overcrowded with long wait times, doesn't have clear protocols for after-hours concerns, and making you feel judged about your parenting choices. Remember, you're looking for a partnership. The right pediatrician views the parents as the experts on their child while offering medical expertise and guidance without judgment. So making sure that you feel confident in your role is the goal for everyone on board. Okay, here are my top 3 practical tips for finding your pediatrician match. You ready? Number 1, location matters more than you think. During that first year, you'll visit the pediatrician at least 7 times for well checks alone, not counting sick visits. Choose someone within 20 minutes of your home if possible. Number 2, ask local parent groups for recommendations, but with specific questions. Don't just ask who's good. Instead, ask which pediatrician is most supportive of breastfeeding, or who takes time to answer questions during visits. Whatever is important to you, that's the recommendation you want. Facebook is great for those recommendations. Number 3, trust your instincts about cultural sensitivity. Your pediatrician should respect your family structure, cultural background, and parenting philosophy, even if they differ from their own. Remember, the right pediatrician becomes an extended member of your family. They're going to celebrate the victories. They're going to be upset when your baby's upset. They're going to handhold you through the ups and downs of everything you're going to go through throughout the whole childhood adolescence experience. You want to make sure that it's the right fit for you. Okay, the key takeaways. Start your search between 28 and 34 weeks. Schedule meet and greet appointments with at least 3 practices and trust your instincts about which provider feels right for your family. And if your first choice doesn't work out, it's completely okay to switch. Your child's health and your peace of mind are worth finding the perfect fit. I hope you found this video helpful as you step out on your search for a new pediatrician. If you have, please drop a comment below. Let me know what has worked and what hasn't. Also, I've created a free downloadable that's in the description below that has all the questions that we've talked about today to help you on your journey to finding the correct provider for your family. See you next time.